I'm Peter Shumlin. I'm running for governor. I'm running for governor because I believe that my experience growing up in Vermont, running a small business, and leading the Senate as president of that Senate for the last 10 years gives me the tools that I need and that we all need to help Vermont through the most difficult financial challenges that we've faced since the Great Depression. Let me talk a little bit about that challenge. Deb talked about the person that she'd met in the grocery store. When I went to WDEV this morning, do the Mark Johnson show, I stopped and got a bagel. And a man that I would say was probably about 68 years old came up to me and said, I saw you on TV the other night, and I liked what you said about creating jobs, because I got laid off 9 months ago, and I haven't found a job yet. And he said something else, which is equally true. My neighbors, and he's right, too many of our neighbors, who have jobs are facing stagnant incomes and mounting bills that they can't keep up with. After years, 8 years of promises of jobs that would come, somehow under this administration they haven't materialized, and it's time for change. Now the question for us, one thing that I've learned running businesses and meeting a payroll, is that in every crisis there is an opportunity. The question for us is, what is Vermont's opportunity? That's going to be the test of the next governor. Here's Vermont's next opportunity. As we as a society get off our addiction to oil and move to renewable energy technologies, there's going to be a huge economic boom created. Lots of money is going to be made. And the question for us is, will we have a governor who has the vision, the experience, and determination to get a piece of that economic action? I can tell you that it is absolutely critical that we do. I'm not just talking about windmills and solar and biomass and renewable energy. This transformation is going to affect everything that we do. How we move around, how we grow and produce our food, how we build our homes and our schools and our businesses, how we create efficiency, it will touch every aspect of our lives. Vermont can be and will be, if you elect me governor, a leader again, not only in creating jobs, but in taking care of the most important obligation to our kids and our grandkids, reducing emissions while we get a piece of this economic revolution that will make the Industrial Revolution and the tech boom yesterday's story. That's my vision. I hope you'll join me.
I am a Vermonter, and I am a citizen of this planet, and therefore I am an environmentalist. And the fact is that climate change, clean water, and a sustainable source of food are the great challenges of our time, and it is the task of the next generation to be able to make sure that we tackle each of those challenges. During my 11 years in the legislature, helping build a Vermont software company, heading up the AmeriCorps Vista program, or recently at Google, my work has been about creating jobs within Vermont values, and specifically within environmental values. We have a brand that is second to none today, but it's at risk. We have a brand as a state that cares about the environment and understands that there is not a division between the economy and the ability to do things that are green. But we know that particularly in difficult economic times, that there are those who will try to divide people. There were those that will take their fears and their concerns over jobs and the security of their family to try to make it an us versus them proposition. Not only do we need to maintain our commitment to the environment so we maintain our brand, but in order to turn this economic corner and to be a leader in the country in terms of green jobs, we must be a leader in the environmental movement. Because the fact is that we can be a leader in geothermal, wind, and solar. We can make it a right that every Vermonter knows their energy use in real time so they can use their frugal ways to shave megawatts off of our demand. We can be the first state to test a real electric car grid. We can create a model for sustainable agriculture, and we can be the first carbon neutral state in the United States of America. These are all very exciting ideas, and none of them are mine. The roadmap to each of these areas, and being able to be a leader in this area, came from people right here in this very room. Innovators and Vermonters that put these ideas on the table and have been working away at building that plan where we can achieve those goals. These are going to be big changes, and those changes cannot happen from one person alone. Everyone in this room must come together to make this a reality. Thank you.